Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, how are you today? Um, Here I am Setia Rahayu. I would like to present my literary work in teaching English learning. Yeah, here I would like use songs in teaching writing skill especially. Before that, I'm going to what we call to show you how enjoyable song is. As we know that song, all people, I guess, like song because song is one of enjoyable art to be used in enhancing some skills in learning English. While we are bored, we can use song to make a better condition to release our gloomy things. And yeah, by using song, I believe that students can be more active to learn the new things about their second language, especially in English second language teaching. From song, there will be something new for the students, for the pronunciation, for the vocabulary, for the new expression to speak by using English from songs. Yeah. Before I explain my what we call lesson plan in teaching English by using song. Here I have some what we call supporting theories from some experts that agree who agree that song can be effective to learn English, to help the learner to enhance their English skill. Yeah. Um, Songs offer multiple pedagogical benefits for language learning since melody, rhythm, and intonation are tough to facilitate the development of children's pronunciation and the retention of new structures and vocabulary. It's come from Forster 2006. Yeah, I believe that by using song, um, especially classic song can make the learner to feel the things that inside the songs itself. Yeah. For young children, songs are an enjoyable, interactive, and pleasant way to learn. Yeah, of course. As we know that while we are in a kindergarten, we were rarely to learn seriously. There will be so many songs at that time, and we can sing some songs. We can learn something by using song like balonku ada lima. Yeah, that's for counting. From that song, the children can count 1 up to 5 by using balonku ada lima, meletus satu, and so on. Yeah. Thence, a broad array of vocabulary items can be taught through the repetition of popular songs, thus enhancing their potential retention in long-term memory. Yeah, of course. While we listen to the song, of course we will remember, or yeah, we will memorize the words, the vocabulary, and it will be recorded by our memory so that we can remember it easily. We can memorize it easily, even we don't know the meaning, but from that song we can, after that we can looking for or search the meaning of those word itself. Yeah. In studies in EFL learner, there are so many studies that conducted, which is shown that songs can impact positively on the receptive lexical knowledge of 5-year-old preschool learner in Spain by Coyle and Gomez Gracia in 2014, and the receptive and productive lexical knowledge of 8 up to 11 years old in Taiwanese students, children. It's come from June 2014. Yeah. Uh, I I believe that by using this technique, or by using song as one of literary work, as one of literary product, it would be easier by the students to express, to what we call to express, to memorize, to remember the new things, the new vocabulary, the new or the right pronunciation, because they, of course, they listen from the native speaker, so that I agree that it would not be wrong to be pronounced. Yeah, we go to the lesson plan I will make to the students, especially in writing skill. Yeah, this lesson plans is addressed to senior high school. That's for 10 grade in semester 1. Here I take the material about the unforgettable experience. It can be recount text. Yeah. The time allocation is about 90 minutes. Yeah. Here I make for the what we call here, especially their main competence, basic competence, but because of our condition right now, we cannot what we call present or make presentation as usual, so I cannot to show you the main competence, the basic competence, but it's okay. Yeah, in this lesson plans, my indicators is there are four indicators. The first is the students are able to identify the content of the song here, so the students should understand the content of the song they should hear. But here I asked the student to choose their own their favorite songs. So for one class there will be different songs they should hear based on their favorite song. And the second indicators is students are able to find out the difficult word on the lyric of the song they hear. So I asked them to write down where the difficult words then they can find or they can look for the meaning of that word. And the third is students are able to pronounce all the words on the song lyric. Yeah, uh, one of the good impact of this of song in teaching English is of course the pronunciation will be of course right, will be, yeah, good. So the students are should be able to pronounce all the words on the song's lyric they hear. And the last indicators is students are able to write the experience based on the songs they hear. Yeah. um Here I focus on the experience, especially in unforgettable moment, unforgettable experience of them, the students. So they should be able to write their experience by, yeah, appropriate songs. Yeah, uh, they should choose their appropriate songs with their experience so that they can write their own experience using that song. Yeah, of course, here for the teaching objectives, in the end of the learning, the students are able to first identify the content of the song here, and second is about telling the experience based on the song they hear, and third is get the new vocabularies from the song's lyric, and fourth, of course, pronounce all the words on song lyrics, and the fifth or the last teaching objective, writing down the experience based on the song lyric and they have heard. Yeah, in teaching materials, of course, the song is taken by students' favorite songs. Yeah, they should choose one of the appropriate song that has the lyric with which appropriate with their experience, so that they can write well. Yeah, here the teaching method I use is inquiry approach. The method will be communicative language teaching, and the strategy is observing, discussion, and practice. Of course, practice. Yeah, we come to the activity in teaching English by using song. Yeah, there are three main activity. They are opening, main activities, and of course closing. In opening, I'll give them 10 minutes. The first, I would like to greet them by saying Assalamualaikum and asking their condition, like how are you, how's life, and etc. And the second is praying together before class is started. Of course, that's the most important thing before we do something. And the third is checking the attendance list. Yeah, of course, I will check their coming. And next is preparing students to follow teaching learning process. Yeah, I have to make sure that they have been ready to learn to learn English, to study, I mean. And then giving the motivation so that they will get their new spirit. And the last is telling the students about the teaching objective and the material that will be learned. Yeah, that's the opening. And after that, come to the main activities. Yeah, Actually, there are some aspects. The first is observing. Yeah, I in observing, there will be 4 steps. Yeah. The first is students listen to their own favorite song that has correlation with their experience. That's appropriate song with their experience. And then the second is observing song lyric that they listen to. And the third is writing the difficult word to get the meaning of that words, of course. And the last, in observing, I will ask students to focusing on the content of the song and try to correlate to their own experience. Yeah, I think that's difficult enough, but I believe they will enjoyable because that's their favorite song. And in aspect B, in questioning, give the students questions about the content of the songs they listen to. For example, I will ask them, what is the main story of the songs you have listened to? And they will ask, they will answer. It tells about lots of person in life, maybe. Yeah, something like that. And then, as teacher, I would like to allow the students to give questions according to the difficult word on the song's lyric. Then I come to the third aspect, that's experimenting. Teacher gives the guidelines on how to write recount based on the students' experience related to the songs they listen to. Yeah, before they write down the the recount text based on their experience by their song have chosen, I will give them the guideline to write. The recount text is the first is what blah blah blah, and then the students write their experience form in a recount text appropriate with the song lyric they listen to. Yeah, that's the most or the main activities in this lesson plan. After that, in communicating, they should communicate their work by using song in right context. The first is students present their recount text in front of the class. Yeah, representing their work. Hopefully, it can what we call express, or it can express their experience, their unforgettable experience. And then the audiences or the other students give the comment or respond for the presenters. Of course, that's how to they communicate in teaching learning. Yeah, I have come to the closing time. Teacher and students have a reflection about the teaching learning process and its purpose. And the teacher and students give a feedback about teaching learning process. Students pay attention to the information about lesson plan in the next meeting, and of course the teacher and students close the class by reciting Hamdallah, and yeah, we can come to the evaluation. I have prepared the rubric, some rubric here, but yeah, as we know that we can present perfectly. It's okay. That's all my presentation. I do apologize for many mistakes I have, many mistakes I made, and hopefully this can be beautiful. This can be useful for our online course. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.